All right, so earlier today, against the advice of everybody here with me in London, well, we hit the streets and we were asking all these protesters to tell us exactly, specifically, what they don't like about President Trump. Well, you can't make this up. Take a look.
Why are you here today?
I'm here to protest.
What specifically don't you like about Trump?
I don't like his policies.
What policy?
All of them. Tell Trump to go home. He's not welcome here. We don't want him in the UK.
We hope that he takes this seriously. But of course he won't. He'll just ignore it and pretend it hasn't happened. La, la, la.
This seems like a party. It doesn't seem too serious.
No, look, everyone's just here for a good time, just to spread a message of love.
Don't you love America?
We're not going to engage with you anymore.
Got it.
Please make your way.
Got it.
Yeah, we disagree on a lot, but you're very welcome to be here.
Thank you.
And I saw some people giving you trouble. There's no need for that.
I think America is divided, like Britain. I think part of America is deeply, deeply ashamed, and I think part of America has been hoodwinked.
Do you think that the NATO alliance, that the United States of America, is it fair if they pay 70% of the bill? What are you protesting? Are you here to you're just here to have a party, be honest.
I can't believe this is tone, man.
I'm here because of all the hate that Trump exudes, yeah.
I wasn't going to come out initially just because Trump's a
And why are you here?
To protest against the Trump administration and everything.
And what about them?
I'm okay not being interviewed.
It's a nightmare. He must be stopped.
America, wake up! Vote him out!
It's been hot this summer for a reason, you know what I mean?
Is it Donald Trump's fault it's hot?
No, but I think he's promoting climate change.
Donald is not welcome, and free Melania.
I detest Trump because of his policies, because of his racism and homophobia and misogyny, and because he's just two-faced and duplicitous.
We respect human rights in this country, and we'd like him to see that the way that he acts and the way that he speaks, we profoundly, profoundly reject it in a polite way.
The lies that he's told, not to mention the human rights abuses that he's committed in his own country, we don't think he has any place over here.
I think a lot of British people are more intelligent than the Americans are when it comes to voting.
I'm quite angry. Even though I don't look angry, I am quite angry. Because what I think that he represents everything that's toxic about Western culture and Western history. And I'm furious.
All right. They didn't really have good reasons, but it was kind of a good party. I was shocked at how many people knew me. Here with reaction, the author of the book, Why We Fight, Fox News national security strategist, Dr. Sebastian Gorka, retired CIA senior intelligence officer, Fox News contributor Danielle Hoffman. Nobody wanted me to go down. We had one minor incident, but he didn't get it on tape, which drives me nuts. But it wasn't that bad. I was shocked how many people knew me, but I was also, they can't answer. They just, like, I mean, should we pay 70%? No. Why are you here protesting? He's a bad person. It reminds me, every time America shows strength on the world stage, European socialist liberals hate it. If it was Obama apologizing or dumping $150 billion on the Mullahs, they'd love it.
Very reminiscent to me of 1983 when Europeans came out in protest against President Reagan for the Pershing II missile deployment. And it's a great contrast
to protect Europe.
Right, and President Reagan was proven right. Years later, we all agreed it was the right thing to do. Of course, those protests could never happen in places like Russia and China, but that's the first point. And the second one, we know the Russians have used the social networking and media sites to try to amplify protests and hurt our president. I just wonder whether they might have done that in this case as well. I think that's something for our intelligence community to check on.
Yeah. Dr. Gorka, your first reaction, we talked off air, you tell me that you think I'm nuts for even doing it, but what's your reaction?
Yes.
They don't have a point, or no universal point, or nothing specific. It's getting hot in the world. Is that Trump's fault? No.
Sean.
Okay, why are you here?
Sean, I would have told you not to do it, but I'm glad you did. That was really very, very amusing and very telling. At least we now know that Donald Trump is responsible for global warming.